Hi, welcome to Healthy Alternatives, where we explore complementary and alternative lifestyle choices that promote and enhance human health. This is our second season, and we're very excited to have as our first guest of our new season, Andrea Scott.
Hi,
welcome, Andrea.
Thank you, thank you.
Andrea is a licensed massage therapist.
Yes.
And you work in Newington at
Natural Balance.
Massage therapy, which offers a variety of massage services.
Yes.
Could you talk about that?
Sure. We offer massage therapy, reflexology, Reiki, maternity, pregnancy, a host of things.
So there's a lot of different services that are offered at New Balance, and at the end of the show, we will give their website, Natural Balance.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So now, Andrea, now, first of all, tell us about yourself. You're a licensed massage therapist.
Yes, I'm a licensed massage therapist.
And I don't think people understand what that means. Could you explain that a little bit more?
Sure. I graduated from CCMT,
which is the
Connecticut Center for Massage
Therapy,
yes.
Which is in Newington.
Yes, it's in Newington.
Which, by the way, is a very renowned center for massage therapy.
Yes,
people come throughout the Northeast to go there.
Yes, it's a very accredited school, and graduated from there, and I have been doing massage for 2 years now, and I chose to take an avenue of reflexology. I do massage, deep tissue, relaxation, but reflexology is where I like to be right now, and that is working with the feet.
Right.
And that is the pressure points in the bottom of the feet that refers to certain parts of the organs of the body, your legs, your knees, your eyes, your ears.
So foot reflexology is more than just a foot massage.
Yes, yes. If you see the sign say foot massage,
that's something different.
Yes, that's just...
Because I know in the city, when you go to New York, it's like on every street there's foot massage.
Yes, yes.
Right? 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30,
30 minutes foot,
right.
Foot massage.
So that's totally different than reflexology.
Yes. You're trained. You have to be trained
to do reflexology correctly.
Yes, to do it correctly. Foot massage is rubbing the feet and relaxing your feet, and so you can relax. But reflexology is hitting certain points of the bottom of your feet that refers to your organs.
So it's probably much like you have just massage that feels good and then therapeutic massage.
Yes, yes.
So there's a big difference between the two. So tell us a little bit why reflexology appealed to you, and maybe you could tell us about the history of it too.
Sure. Well, I'm a big Egyptian buff. I love everything Egyptian, and this is where it started from.
Oh, okay.
From the Egyptians, and reading more about it, I said, oh, some healing. They did healing back then, and they used the feet to do a lot of healing. So from there, I said, I'm going to try it. And you can use it on babies.
Really?
To relax them. And I've done that on my grandbabies and relaxed their feet. Get their feet and they relax, went to sleep. And you can do it from all the way up until the elderly. And
right.
Because sometimes you can't touch a body in massage. Like certain parts of your body you cannot touch as far as it's being in pain, like you broke your leg.
Okay.
You broke your arm or something. You can't really. So if you touch the feet, it promotes healing. And your arm.
And the whole other part of the body.
Yes.
Right. And, we do pretty much, I think, other than pedicures for women, we tend to ignore our feet.
Yes.
And we, jam them into probably shoes we shouldn't be wearing most of the time, and right, and then they wind up hurting us, and then we go to the podiatrist, and it's downhill from there. Yes. So, does reflexology also help the feet too?
Oh yes, it helps the feet. It relaxes. It helps you get from point A to point B without your feet hurting
which is large for a lot of people.
It is large.
With
It
that
really is
plantar
large.
fasciitis, am I saying that
Yes.
correctly?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's, I know a lot of people that have
helps,
that
yes,
as,
it does help.
as an ailment. Right.
Yes, and you can help with all those elements.
So now, before the show, we were talking a little bit about reflexology, and it actually assists in treating certain ailments.
Yes, it helps treat Alzheimer's.
Now, what is your observation with that? What happens? They become less stressful?
Right.
Or?
Yes, it relaxes them. It just helps them to just relax. You could stimulate the head more. You know, to stimulate the upper body,
the brain,
right, the brain more, and it helps promote healing. You know, healing toward it, because it gets congested. Just like anything else in our body gets congested, your feet. So once you promote that healing process, everything flows.
So this kind of sounds to me, maybe I'm incorrect, you're actually promoting energy flow.
Yes.
That's probably because our feet are down there. And
On the earth, yes.
gravity
Yes.
and those bad shoes we wear and everything else, right?
Yes.
So you're just getting that energy back up into the rest of the body? Is that how?
Yes. And it's not only in the feet. You have points in your hands.
Oh, that's right.
And you have your head, and you have your ears. It's where all the nerve endings go to the point. To the tip, like the nerve endings go all the way to your
fingertips
fingertips.
and the toes,
It
right.
goes to the toes, it goes to your head, and it goes out to your ears.
In your ears. Because, I recently started a Taoist yoga class. I don't know if anybody's interested, but one of the things we do is we lay on our stomachs and we tap our hands and feet, like we're having a little temper tantrum, which really that's therapeutic in itself sometimes. But I was told that is stimulating all your meridians, and getting that energy flowing. Well, it's really fascinating, and I have a special treat for me tonight because I get to have a treatment from Andrea.
Yes, you do.
And it's so much better than getting a colonoscopy on the air. So I'm just so excited. So we're going to take a short break and set up Andrea's table, and and we'll be back. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Yes. You ready?
Well, we've created, as best we could, an environment very similar to the one at Natural Balance,
Very similar.
so people would know what to expect. It's a very relaxing atmosphere
Yes.
with music and
candles. Can bring candles, but same.
it's just a very soothing, nice, relaxing experience for people.
Yes.
So since we're pretending here, we're not going to do a pretend reflexology, but let's say that this is my first visit.
Your first visit.
And
yes.
what kinds of things would you be wanting to know from me?
Well, I give you a questionnaire, and you will fill it out, and the questions are basically, how's your health? Do you have diabetes? Your heart condition, any heart condition, the medication that you're taking, because reflexology, if you're taking certain medication, I have to know if this way I will know how deep to go.
Okay.
It may have medication you may take,
If you're on blood thinners,
right, yes.
or
so different medications I must
cardiac medication.
Yes.
Now, what if people have like arthritis, different types of arthritis? Would that be something that you would need to know? Okay.
Yes, so with the arthritis, it would actually help. Yes, because if you have it in your wrists, in your arm, in your wrists, your knees, I will work those areas of the bottom of your feet,
right,
to promote healing in those areas.
Yes, right.
And it will loosen it. It gets the blood going quicker to those areas.
Okay.
Make it release a little.
All right. Well, I have no health conditions.
Great.
Okay. Other than mental illness, but that's no. So, So you're ready to begin.
Yes, I'm ready to begin.
And I should really lay back and try to relax as best I can.
Yes, relax.
Which is very difficult for me. But
and basically, briefly, I will say that just let me know if the pressure is too much for you.
Okay, all right.
It's too deep. Well, if it's too much for you, if it hurts, just let me know, and I'll ease up. I may find what they call crystals. That's what breaks you. I break up those crystals at the bottom of your feet.
Yeah.
To promote.
Now, what are those crystals? Are they just calcifications or?
Exactly.
Okay.
And once you break those up, it promotes the healing. It gets the flowing of your blood, gets the flowing of your tissues. It gets everything.
So now there's certain parts
process
on our feet, certain areas I should say,
yes,
that correspond to specific organ systems, right,
yes.
Andrea?
Yes. Now, if you come, I would ask you, have you had a cold recently? Any problems have you had recently? Did your back hurt? And I would work because.
Can you what's going on with me from my feet?
Yes, I can do that.
You can do that?
Yes.
Tell me.
Let's start this session.
If it's really bad, Andrea, just don't say it.
No, we'll start the session. Okay, let's just relax for me. And just get the feet relaxed here. And, always want to cover the other foot and keep it nice and warm.
So you work 1 foot at a time?
1 foot at a time. Start with the right foot.
Now, why do you start with the right?
It's because your liver is only on your right.
Oh, okay.
And we like to promote, to get that flushing going in your liver.
All right, so in other words, that's kind of a let's clean things out.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Let's get things going there first.
So how's that liver looking?
We'll see. So I just get it a little relaxed here.
If all our diagnostic tools were this pleasurable.
No, and then we get some cream going. Oh, first, I would normally, let's just
clean people's feet?
Yes.
Well, I did just do that before I came. But
because sometimes I usually...
Well, you see people, they're working and whatever.
And well,
if you saw me a couple hours ago, it would have been real bad for you.
That's why I thought about it. So
and our viewers.
Or I would put it in a bath. You know,
oh, okay. So that's part of the treatment too. A nice foot bath.
Yes, it can be. And this is just water and essential oil, lavender,
which sort of assists in your massaging.
Yes, it does. And I'm just gonna a little bit cold here, a little cool, but it gets it stimulating. It gets the feet stimulating at the bottom, stimulating it. Okay.
And typically, Andrea, when someone comes in, they can expect to be getting your undivided attention for quite a long period of time.
Yes, for a full hour.
An hour? Oh, wonderful.
A full hour, half an hour. Actually, it's 45 minutes if you have a soaking, and roughly 20 minutes on each foot.
Okay.
And this is use some lotion. We put it in a cup only because we don't want to contaminate.
Right.
Redip.
You never redip. I learned that in chem lab.
And you just have you to relax. There you go. Sometimes it's hard to get your
people to relax. Yeah, I'm not a relaxing candidate. Or maybe by the end of the show. And
we have certain techniques.
Teach me.
Oh, but I feel something going on.
What's that?
Some crunchiness in your heart.
Really?
Yeah. Now, that doesn't mean that something's going on with your heart.
Could it be emotional?
A congestion, yes, it can be. So, I don't know if you're stressing a lot, a broken heart. And usually we'll just walk, and I try to get those crystals broken up. And the technique we use is called walking the thumb walking. Thumb walking. Yes, so it's like a caterpillar.
Oh, okay. Oh, I felt that.
How's the pressure?
Yeah. No, the pressure's good. But I feel a little like when I'm at the acupuncturist, you know when they've, I don't want to use the term hit a nerve, but essentially, that there's a blockage or something.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, Andrea.
Yes. And
so now this is my heart. Mm-hmm. So in other words, now if there's if someone is having an emotional issue or stress, this can help with that.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And see, I've broken up some of them. It's not as bad anymore. So.
Oh, good.
And I will continue the treatment and
up. So now you're in my big toe.
Yes, this is your head area.
Oh boy. What's going on up there?
It's fine, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, your head is
fine.
Fine.
Good.
And this is your neck area.
Now, would the right foot correspond to the right side of my neck?
Exactly. Okay. You have some crunchiness, which could be stress, tension in your neck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like that little sort of tingling sensation.
Yes. And that's just breaking up those crystals.
And you're really now on the top of my toe, rubbing that. I'm wondering if
the neck of the toe. Yep.
We could get a camera angle on my foot more, so there you go. People can kind of see.
And you just want to work all the big toe, because this is all your head area.
And
your pituitary gland.
Yeah, and that, now talk about the endocrine system a bit more, Andrea, because that's something that really, we want to support that before it crashes, right?
Yes, you do.
So our pituitary gland, our thyroid,
Yes, and
is the pancreas in that, or is that not?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Because these are the kinds of things that we're seeing with these chronic diseases.
Yes.
Or, people will have to be, now the rest of their life on some kind of medication, right?
Yes, exactly.
And just, maybe being a little forewarned and
it's preventive.
Doing something. Exactly. It's a preventative medicine, and it's so, I don't want to say it's, first of all, it's very pleasurable, and it's so non-invasive.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it's actually promoting health. It's not just, hey, I'm finding something, you're screwed. It's like, hey, I'm finding something, let's work on that, and hopefully your body can heal itself.
Exactly. And the area that I am working now, it's good for sinus.
Oh, really?
Yes. If you have
which people suffer from sinus problems.
Yep.
Allergies, especially this time of year, right?
It opens it all up.
And you're on my, right next to my pinky toe, my little toe.
Yes.
But now you're sort of there, right? Mm-hmm.
And
so my
you
sinuses.
You have the ears, you have the eyes.
Now what's going on? What are you doing now? Uh-oh. She's finding something. I can see it in her face.
It's some crystals here. In your ear area. I don't know if you have anything going on with your ear.
Well, I just had ear seats put in for, my acupuncturist put some.
Okay.
Actually, I think they fell out.
So
really my ears?
Yes, your ears, and you have your eyes. Because from this part up,
which is like the ball of the foot.
The ball of the foot. This is all your shoulder area, your head.
So
your
it's almost like how our body is.
Exactly.
Oh.
And here is your diaphragm. This is your liver. And then you have your stomach, which, did you eat?
I haven't eaten since lunch. Why? Can you tell?
Yeah, it's crunchy there.
I didn't want to eat before the show. I have a crunchy in my stomach. So when
it's like growling of your stomach, it's empty. It needs to be balanced, and your stomach is not, But it's not that it's finding things wrong. With
You just sort of know what's going on.
Yeah.
So you're getting like an internal snapshot from touching my feet.
Yes. And down here is your sciatica nerve and your lower. This here's all your spine area.
Oh, okay.
This is the cervical spine, your your thoracic, and then your lumbar spine. So when you have back pain, I will usually work all of that area.
Wow.
And you do this, if you don't find nothing, 3 or 4 times is good enough.
3 or 4 times, what do you mean?
To go up and down.
When you're doing your treatment.
Treatment, yeah. But if you find something, then I will stay on it a little bit.
A little bit longer.
Yes.
You should go back to that heart area.
Yes. And then this is all your digestive system.
So now you were talking about those crystals, Andrea.
The calcium.
So it really is, I just find this fascinating. So we actually get mineral deposits in our feet
Yes.
that correspond to, now, is it that, which came first, the chicken or the egg, like the things deposit there because that organ system is stressed, or?
It's not flowing. It's building up because it's not flowing in a consistent manner. Like, we have to drink water on a regular basis so our system can flush. And it's just, like, it comes down to the end of your feet, and it just sits there. And you do want to break those up so everything moves flowing from your head to your toe. And your liver seems to be okay.
Oh, that's good.
It's a little bit.
Well, I have to say, Andrea has very nice hands.
Thank you.
Feels very good, Andrea.
And then,
so,
yeah.
do you go up into the ankle area at all, or is it mostly in the feet? Okay.
All this, you have your ovaries, testes for men, and all up and across here.
So up there is our reproductive system.
Yes.
Interesting. So let's say someone had
See, if you were
premenstrual syndrome or something,
that would
this would be
yes, it would
this
be
would help that.
Yes. Yes. The only if you were in your first trimester,
Right?
being pregnant,
I'm not
you could not have a reflexology
at
session.
all.
No, you couldn't.
Okay.
Because it's just so connected to the
Uterus.
your uterus and your you just don't want to mess around and touch anything that should not be touched.
Wow.
But after, it's no problem.
After the first trimester.
After the first trimester, it's no problem. And you do stay away from those areas. But if you want to go into labor sooner.
Oh, now what's going on? I felt a little something there.
Yeah. What are your bladder?
Overactive. So, do your patients come? What's the frequency that? Let's say you're finding something and you want to treat this person's ailment. What's the procedure, Andrea? Do they come back in a week or a month, or how does that go?
It all depends. If they're having, say, back pain, backaches, lower back pain, their sciatica, I would suggest twice a month.
Really? Okay.
If they can't, then once a month.
Okay.
And I do give homework I
Oh,
will
so
give them
there's, you
some paper,
show
you know.
people how
Yes.
to do this for
I have
themselves.
a chart. Yes, I have a chart, and I will send it home with them because it's easy to be watching TV, sitting in the bed, and all you got to do is just, if a certain area is bothering you, just rub it.
Yeah, we can all pretty much reach our feet,
Yes.
right?
Yes. And I would just tell them, just rub the inner side of your foot, and it just will loosen it up.
Mm.
And this is here all of your heart area.
So now the
And your
heart is on the
lungs.
top of the foot also?
No, it reflects. It goes from, I want to say it's like going from the bottom of your foot to the top.
Oh, okay.
But you generally just get all of that area. And this is your lymphatic system that we work. It's very, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
I feel great.
Good. Okay. So what's it? We just wiggle the feet a little, get it relax. The toes. A little stretch. Cover the towel, and then we begin on this foot.
And now we're on to the next foot.
Yes.
This little piggy went.
It's very relaxing.
It is.
It is.
So now there's this side, like you had said that the liver is on the right.
The liver's on the right.
So now what's over here? The kidney?
Your spleen.
Oh. Now are the
spleen.
kidneys on both feet?
Yes.
Okay.
It's so much the liver and the spleen. More of your stomach is on the side.
Oh, okay.
It's the way it goes in your stomach. It travels from one side. You have more stomach on one side. So they refer that to this, why it's that way.
Mm. So it's very gentle.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's not like a rough treatment.
No. No, it's not rough at all. It shouldn't be. Only when you get to the crystals that you want to put a little bit more.
Break that up.
Force. Yes.
Now, is this the same with the heart?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Crystals?
Yes. Crystals, yes. And I expected it to be on both. You have your thyroid glands up in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can feel those crystals.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it depends too on how many. If they're not broken up, you want to come back for another session as soon as
As soon as you can.
As soon as you can. And you just work them. That big toe, that's your head.
Nothing going on up there.
No, you're fine.
Oh, good.
Now, if you had suffer from migraines,
No, I really never have.
right? If you did, this would be
Would
the
be
area
very
I would
helpful.
concentrate on. Yes, I would concentrate on this, and it would help.
Now you're on to my second toe. What's going on with that?
Yeah, what's going on? This is the sinus area here, and something's going, maybe a little blockage in your nose.
Well, you know, I did notice that, I don't know if it's seasonal allergy, which I usually don't have, but a little stuffiness.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
And it's more in your left nose nostril than,
Really?
yeah, than your right.
Well, I was using an oil-based sealing paint today, so maybe that could be it, too.
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
Now, what are we doing here now?
Your sinuses.
Sinus. So the toes are the sinuses.
Yep, and then you have your ear. You have down up in here. You have your ears and your eyes, and your ears. Your ears is still a little bit.
Well, that is because the ears and the sinuses are sort of connected, right?
Yes.
Maybe that's why I don't hear so well. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
See, now I'm feeling something going on right now with what you're doing.
And right in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, this is all your lung area.
Well, you know what
So I'm going with the left one here. And see, it's breaking up. They are breaking up. So it's not.
That's a good sign.
It's a good sign.
So in other
Definitely.
words, when you are presented with someone who got these crystals or calcifications, and they're kind of not breaking up, that could indicate like a really
You might want to
chronic.
check. Yeah, you might
go to
want
the
to
doctor.
check. Yes, you might want to check. Go get yourself checked out. Nothing to be alarmed. I don't. This is not intended to alarm anyone.
Right.
It's just preventive
Prevented.
medicine.
Right.
Health, and it's if I feel something like going, even if in your heart area. I would, if it was still like this, if you came back to me in the
You
2
would
weeks
say-
or last month, I would say just go check it out. Check out what's going on. Make sure everything is going well, and it just could be something minor. See, like it's not as bad, so I would not worry about it,
Right.
Because it's breaking up.
Okay.
And then we work your spleen, and the stomach. See, this is still crunchy here because you explained that.
I didn't eat dinner.
And then the sciatica. And then all over here you have like your knee area, your leg area. I can feel a little something in your
Yeah, I feel a little something there. What is that, hip or knee?
the hip area.
Yeah, I have I do have a little hip injury. I have a little
Okay,
problem
okay.
with my hip and knee on this side.
Okay.
Yep. That's amazing. Like, I really, when you were rubbing that spot, and it's not a pain,
It's just-
but it's sort of a sensation that's a different sensation that, someone is rubbing your feet.
Right. Yeah.
Right, like it's not just your hands on my feet.
Yes. And that's what we do. We go for the points of your body more than just we could do. We can rub your feet,
Right.
But we know these things
Specific
will benefit
areas,
you. Yes,
right.
It would benefit you.
So this really is a powerful
Yes.
diagnostic tool, Andrea, isn't it?
It is. It is. It really is.
And a therapeutic one.
Yes. It is.
Now, it's not widely practiced here in the United States, is it? Or is it becoming more
It's
so?
becoming much more. No, it's coming. Yeah. This is.
Now, there's something going on right
Chinese-
in there.
Yep. I want to say. Yep.
What's that?
This is oil. Yeah, and ovaries.
Really?
But I don't feel crunchiness. You feel the sensation.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't worry about
Oh,
it.
good. I'm glad there's no crunchiness in the
see,
ovary.
something like that, I mean, if I felt crunchiness, you could even tell if someone is
Ovulating?
having their monthly.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we're not experiencing that anymore, Andrea.
No. That's why I said I didn't feel no crunchiness.
That's why there's no
It's just
crunch.
some sensation, no crunchiness.
It's an empty cavern. Woo!
Just some sensation. And, you know, by you feeling that sensation, it just could be something that was going on at one point in time. You know? But it's no blockage. So you're good.
Oh, good.
And then I would tell when you go home,
Uh-huh.
take the chart with you
Yes.
and just
And massage that heart.
Yes, massage your heart. But it's not as bad.
It seems like this heart side is a little more crunchy. Is that true?
Yeah. Actually, no.
No?
No. You're right.
The right side was crunchier?
You might feel more sensation. But actually, what's the other one?
So getting back to how widely practiced it is here in the United States, as opposed to, say, China, which I'm sure
Yes. It's
widely practiced.
Traditional Chinese medicine, yes. It's very, they have their own technique as well.
Okay.
I've experienced it. It's a little bit more painful to me. For me.
They press more
Yeah, they
deeply?
press more
Well, that's like Tween massage, too, right?
Yeah.
They do all those points.
points, right?
Yeah.
And they are more it's painful to me. So I prefer, I don't think you have to I don't think it should have to hurt.
Right.
It's just you gently breaking it up.
Right.
And
So now, how did it reflexology come to be in the United States?
well, it was introduced by Eunice Ingram. They call her the mother of reflexology. She introduced it to the Western world, and that's how it became. She's the mother of reflexology.
And when did that happen, Andrea?
In the 30s.
In the 30s.
Yes.
Wow, and people must have thought she was a crazy woman. She's rubbing her feet, telling us all this stuff.
Yes.
So she was a real pioneer.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
And how did
really taken off.
how did she find out about it? I mean, what?
By touching parts of her body, her feet,
Really?
and realizing that it's healing. It was
helping her.
Helping her heal. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And then I guess
That's how a lot of
she
stuff
did
happened.
research. She
Yes.
found,
Oh, yes.
Of course, this is pre-internet, so she really was determined,
Yes.
right?
Yes. She was very determined, and it has taken off.
And
it's taken off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you don't want to say foot massage if you're doing reflexology.
It's reflexology.
It's reflexology.
Now you also do the hands.
Yes. You do the hands.
And do they correspond to organ systems just
Yes.
like the feet?
Like this is your spine. These are all your head areas. Even if you had sinus, like my husband has sinus, so I will tell him just
Do his
rub
pinky.
from the bottom up, from the second line up.
And does he listen to you? I
Yes,
hope?
he does.
Oh, good. See, so it works. When the husband listens
works,
to the
yeah,
wife,
it works.
It works.
Yeah, it works.
Right,
for him.
Andrea?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And then you also have it in your ears, the tip of your ears. Because if the ear, if you look, it's shaped like a baby
Yeah.
with the head facing down.
Yes, it is.
And you just gently massage your ear. And you have the points in the head, in the face.
So when you study reflexology, you study all the feet, the hands, the
Yes.
ears.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
And so part of your treatment, when a person would come, you start at the feet and then work to the hands? Or do you
it
do,
all depends.
oh no, what's going on there, Andrea? I'm feeling some crystals.
Yeah.
What is that?
This is all your heart area.
More heart. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Yeah, that's a biggie.
In your lungs. Actually, it's in your lungs. More over your lungs. Because they stay close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be, like you said, when you was breathing in pain.
You're right.
It affects.
It doesn't mean you've got
Right, no,
emphysema or
no,
anything.
No. You was breathing in pain and made some imbalance go on there to your lungs of the chemicals or whatever. But now, cancer patients.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
It's a powerful tool for cancer patients. We always ask to get the doctor's permission.
The oncology team,
right, to work on them. But a lot of times you work on their feet to promote and get the system working a little better for them, to relax them, to get some of the stress off of them. Now, people with diabetes.
Oh yeah, because there's circulation
Yes.
issues, right?
Right. Usually those are the ones I would work with the hands.
Okay.
In the face and the ears. Because some diabetics take the medication and they won't feel the sensation in their feet as they should.
Oh.
Because
There's like a neuropathy develops with the people.
And you can see that sometimes. So, I don't.
Would you
hands.
just maybe give a light massage or?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You could just touch the feet lightly. But I would rather do the hands with
For more of the therapy.
Yes. And then they would see. There we go. It's a little better. And then I would go back to the areas that are congested.
Congested. So that's what you call the crystal areas.
Yeah,
congested.
And that's like in massage, we call congestion in certain areas.
Now, what is that little, what are we doing now on the side of the foot?
Well, it's the knee. Near the lower
Yeah,
leg area.
yep,
And the hip is here. So it's just knee. But I don't feel crystals. So even if you feel a little tenderness there, it's something that you could have had something going on a long time ago with your knee.
I had a knee injury. Yep.
And it's just sensitive to that area now.
Now, Andrea, and please don't take this the wrong way, as I'm looking at you working on my feet, your face has you have this look of like I can't describe it. It's very almost very blissful, ecstatic.
It's because I'm promoting healing.
You look so at peace. It's very beautiful. I wish somebody could take a picture.
Oh, thank
No,
you.
it's very lovely.
Actually, that's what got me into massage at all.
Mm-hmm.
Going to have a massage and feeling, wow, I can really do this to someone else, to have them to feel as good as I am.
Mm-hmm. And so that was your motivator.
Yes. Yep.
That's
and
wonderful.
I did that, and now go from here. Because this, you can work on babies. Like I said, you can work on babies. You can work on elderly, where they don't feel like some elderly people don't want to take their clothes off. They don't.
Exactly.
They just want.
Yeah.
And this is fine. Just.
Well, you know, Andrea, it's so funny because we have such a complex medical system, but we're not touching people. We're like poking them and prodding them and looking inside of them with, you know, machines. And even I think for a lot of people that are not, you know, they live alone or, you know, they're not in a relationship where they're even touched at all. The human touch is very healing. I think we've lost sight of that, haven't we?
Yes, we have. We really have. Because after a while, people understand. Once you get touched and have a massage, you come back. You have to come back. It's called skin hunger.
Skin hunger.
Skin hunger.
Really?
Yeah, that's what we call it in the massage.
So you can kind of probably tell when people are in that situation where they're not being touched or nurtured and that having their needs met.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
You can. And this is another way, too.
Of helping people.
To helping people and to get them open to touch.
Open to touch. I like that, Andrea.
Thank you. That's good.
Because I think if people are not open to physical touch, they're not open maybe to emotional touch either, right? Their lives are more closed.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And it's a whole different world. You open up.
Oh, you open up. Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Right. Well, I'm telling you, I feel really open right now.
I'm glad. And then after this, usually I will just, rub your legs some. Just a little bit.
So you sort of have to wind it down, kind of. Yeah. Just want to leave the person hanging there.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Just rub the legs a little.
So now, while we're winding down, I think it's a good time to mention once again where you do this wonderful treatment. I just can't tell you how good this ankle massage feels. I'm in love. Now, listen, so it's Natural Balance.
Yes, Natural Balance, Therapeutic Massage in Newington.
In Newington. And could you give us the address?
It's 2719 Berlin Turnpike.
27. Oh, so it's right on the turnpike.
Yeah, it's right on the turnpike.
Oh, all right. Well, everybody knows how to get there, right? So it's 2719.
Right, yep, it's next to Pier 1. Next to the Pier 1
oh, it's right
area.
Oh, okay.
It's in the next plaza.
Oh, it's in the next. So it's not next to Pier 1. It's in the plaza next to it.
Yes.
Okay, so it's on that side.
Yes.
Great. Well, this has just been an incredible experience. I've never had foot reflexology before.
And then what I would just do is cover your feet, and at the end of the session, we always end with an energy hold.
Oh, okay. Yes. I was going to say a kiss. No.
With an energy hold.
Okay, now what does the energy hold do, Andrea?
It promotes energy flowing. We want the energy to be flowing. We want it to be good. We just end it with a nice, soft energy hold. And then we just say thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Andrea.
And just Take your time. Relax.
All right. Well, Andrea, thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
It was great to meet you. Can I give you a
too.
hug?
Of course. Of course you can.
Oh.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next week or the week after, and I don't know who our guest will be, but join us, please. Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Great.
It was great.
Yeah.